So you can apply this to really any photo. I've downloaded a photo, and so I'm just going to open it up. I've found it in my downloads right over here. Got it from Unsplash. You can do this with a photo that you take of a person, of a car, of an animal, of really anything. We're just simply going to break apart this into 3 or 4 different layers of gray, and then we're going to turn those layers of gray into color. So the very first thing that we need to do is to turn this into a black and white image. And so what I'm going to do is go down to the adjustment layers and choose black and white. Then I'm going to do the adjustment layers again, and I'm going to choose Posterize. And when I do that, it then allows me to change it into different levels of gray. So if I slide it all the way over to 133, there's lots of different layers of gray. However, if I go all the way down to 2, it's just black and white. And so anything in between 2 and I guess I've got 255 on this can be chosen. I don't want to spend time going into 255 different layers. So I'd recommend starting out with like 3, 4, or 5 layers of color to begin with. And so I'm just going to go ahead and for this example, just choose 3. And if I have trouble doing that, I can just select 3, and there we go. Okay, at this point, I've got 3 separate layers though, and I need to merge them all into one. So I'll go to my layers panel, choose the top layer, press shift, and click the bottom layer, and you can see that they're all selected. I'll right click and choose merge layers. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to do is select each of these values and then replace it by using a color adjustment layer. So you can select color ranges within a photo, which is pretty useful. So for this one, we're just going to go up to select. I'm going to choose color range. And when I do, a little box appears. And then if I hover over my image, it turns into an eyedropper, which selects from that image. So I want to select this white area first, and I'll click OK. Then I'm going to go down to my adjustment layers, and I'm going to click on adjustment layer and choose solid color. Now, you can notice that the marching ants are happening on my photo, which means there's a selection. And anytime I create an adjustment layer with selection, it's going to create a mask on that particular layer. So watch what I mean here. When I click solid color, you'll notice that that mask is black and white based on my selection. Remember, white reveals, black conceals. So anything that I choose here now is going to be constrained to that selection, which is awesome. And the reason why we're doing it this way is that we're going to choose some colors quickly, and then we can go back and edit the colors as we need it. So I've chosen this color for my lightest value. I'll click OK. Then I'm going to go to select again and choose color range. Then I'm going to choose my grays. I'll click OK. Go down to adjustment layer, choose solid color. And for this one, I would like to choose kind of an orange. It's going to be maybe sort of a bright orange on this. Let's go with something like that. All right, I'll click OK. And then I have one value left to change, which is that black. So I'll go to select, color range, and I'll choose black. And it appears in this box. I'll click OK. You see the marching ants appear. Click on solid color adjustment layer. And then for this one, I would like to choose some sort of red, maybe a darker red. And I'll click OK. Okay, so now I've got it basically laid out. However, I think that yellow is a little bit bold for this particular image. So what I'm going to do, and this is why the adjustment layers are so powerful, I can quickly change all of that color by double clicking on that yellow swatch, that layer thumbnail. Because when I do, it opens up this panel, which then allows me to change that whole thing quickly. And if I don't like the orange color, which I kind of don't, I'll double click on that and maybe change to a different color, something like that. And that looks pretty good. But that's how you divide an image into 3 colors, kind of turn it into a poster. And you can do this with any image. So go for it, have fun.